Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Twin States News. I'm Nicole Menner. Today, the SEC announced its television lineup for the men's basketball season that will see every single conference matchup for Mississippi State on national television. A pair of Saturday matinees televised by CBS highlight the 2018-19 slate. The Bulldogs will face off with Ole Miss on January 12th and host Kentucky February 9th with noon tip-offs, giving the Bulldogs a chance to showcase their talents to the entire nation. Of the 18-game slate, 9 games will be shown on the SEC network. And much of the same for Ole Miss. All 18 of their conference games will air on national television beginning Saturday, January 5th against Vanderbilt on SEC network. Of their 18, 14 of those conference games will be shown on SEC network as well, and their January 12th game against MSU will air on CBS. Ole Miss soccer is coming off a disappointing Sunday night loss to Memphis to wrap up the non-conference portion of their schedule. But the SEC schedule really gets underway for the Lady Rebels this weekend when they host Tennessee before heading to Auburn for a couple of top 25 caliber opponents. The Rebs spoke about the tough road ahead earlier today.
The league is so tough, and Tennessee's great, and Auburn's in the top 10, and so that's a tough weekend for us for sure. You have to be consistent day in and day out. You have to be very tough defensively. I mean, Tennessee's got some of the best forwards in the country, maybe one of the best forwards, definitely one of the best forwards, if not two of the best forwards in the entire country, and certainly in the SEC. So we got to be good with them, but they also are tough defensively, and they're just a really good team.
Defensively, we've got to stay locked in for a full 90 minutes. We've got to talk about our principles, keeping them wide, marking in the box, all that kind of stuff, and staying locked into that so that we know that when we start the game, it's not just we have to chase a game. We can start and we can score and we can win a game from up top rather than come from behind.
Well, there's 11 days left in the MLB regular season, and not one playoff spot has been clinched in the National League. In the East, the Atlanta Braves entered the day with their magic number down to 7, while the St. Louis Cardinals continue to battle it out for a wild card spot. The two teams wrapping up a series in Atlanta this afternoon, with the Braves looking to avoid being swept. It was Cardinals rookie Jack Flaherty on the mound, but it was a rare rough day for the Cardinals rook. It was smooth sailing until the 4th inning, but that was when Freddie Freeman knocked one to left field, a 2-run home run, and that was the start of what would be a great day for Freeman. 5th inning, Harrison Bader picking up some slack for the Cards' bats, taking Atlanta rookie Touki Toussaint deep to get within just 1 run. That would be his 2nd home run of the series. But in the bottom half, things going south for Flaherty and things going up for the Braves. It was 3-1 Atlanta after a wild pitch. 2 men on for Freeman. He singles to right. Acuna Jr. scores, and that would be a 3 RBI day for the Braves first baseman as they take the 4-1 lead. And hey, what's one more? The Cardinals added a few, but Tyler Flowers tacking on 1 more for his team. A solo home run on the very first pitch makes it 7-3, and that would be your final score. The Braves' magic number is now down to 6. The Saints make their first road trip of this season as they take on the Atlanta Falcons in one of the most intense rivalries in the NFL. The Falcons have had some bad luck with injuries to start the season, while the Saints haven't quite lived up to our expectations. So this would be a great week for the Saints to turn things around. But despite those Falcons injuries, the guys know that the Falcons are still stacked.
They're a really good team, and they're coming off a great win against Carolina. Matt Ryman is still at the quarterback. They have Tevin Coleman. I think Devontae's going to be down this week again. But obviously you got Julio, you got Muhammad. I mean, they got a lot of guys. But for us, we know them, they know us. So it's not like you're really going to trick them. It's all about executing the game plan. Guy got to win their matchups. There's a lot of one-on-one matchups in the game of football. We got to win ours.
It's a big week because it's the next opponent. Trying to get the 2-on-1. So that's what we're focused on. We're focused on, ourselves, trying to get better, trying to clean up things from last game, and go out here and, it's our first road game. So I look to take our defense on the road and get a big win.
Neither of us have any fantasy players on the Saints. Do you have any on the Falcons?
No, I do not.
I have running back Devontae Freeman, but he's still out, so that's why I'm so bad right now at the running back position.
It's coming for you. I know. We have 16 teams in our league,
so I was the last pick.
Yeah.
I play Mark though on Sunday.
Okay, well, I'm pulling for her. We'll be right back.